Yo, what is up, guys? It is Nick, or the Notorious Fantasy, back again today with another fantasy football video. Today we are doing the Couch Fam League. This is a YouTube, it's a YouTube slash Facebook league for the Fantasy Couch, a YouTuber who also has a Facebook group that I'm in, and this is for the Facebook group. It's a 14-team PPR league, 16 or 6 point per passing touchdown league, and I'm at slot 10. So, like I said, it's a PPR league, so we need to hope that this ends up going our way. This is a $30 buy-in league. I've already paid the money, and we're going to win some fucking money here because I don't play games, guys. I hope you guys understand that. Over here on the Notorious Fantasy channel, we don't play no games. This is serious. I'm serious that we're going to fucking win this shit. We're taking the championship to the home. And just like you motherfuckers, all of you guys watching at home, all of you kind folk, you guys are all going to take your championship home. All you got to do is subscribe, and I'm giving you all the tips on how to do it. The chat's going to be going off the whole time. The Fantasy Couch is also recording this. I'm going to post it after he posts his because I don't want to steal his views. I like him. He's a nice guy, and I'm not going to just steal his views on his fucking fantasy league. But we're going to win here. The rules are pretty simple, like I said. It's a 10-team PPR draft, 6 point passing touchdowns. It's a quarterback, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, tight end, flex, kicker, defense, and 7 bench spots. So it's kind of a deeper type of bench. And on Yahoo, I recently just drafted yesterday for my 14-team league, which is my at-home league, which is a video you may have already seen. I did a recap of it, but the ADP is slightly different on each website. Nick Chubb is at 9, and that's a guy I like targeting with my first or second pick, but he may not even be there. So who really knows? So we're just gonna hope that 2 running backs fall our way and pick 10 and 19, and we're gonna hope that we can win this shit and bring it home for the boys back home, for all you guys, because I'm winning this shit for me. I'm getting the money, but you guys are getting the information, and we're winning this shit. And maybe a loud noise is about to occur. Holy shit, that was loud. Let's fucking go, boys. First pick of the draft by Hussein the Brain, aka the Fantasy Couch, is Saquon Barkley. So we have 60 seconds to make each pick. So I may not talk necessarily about my pick, like the decision making, while I'm making the pick. I could talk about it after because I want to make sure I pick the guy I want. And I am crossing guys off on the sheet I have printed out. I will release my rankings soon. Right now I'm using different rankings. I'm not necessarily gonna, shout them out, but I also implement my rankings into this. So let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. Here we go. Christian McCaffrey. CMC. AK. All right. When you guys are drafting, make sure you print shit out because it's easier to, in my opinion, it's a lot easier to just scramble shit off with a pen than to, put it on your computer and write it down. Or cross it off on like a spreadsheet or some shit. Okay, so Zeke and then DJ. Hopefully you guys don't hear my pen being super loud when I'm crossing these guys off, but if I'm being honest, I'm sorry that my microphone isn't that fucking great, but it's fine because it's almost our pick. Holy shit, it's going so fucking fast. That's what she said, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know where the fuck my cell phone is in case my girlfriend's texting me, because God forbid if I don't answer that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. Oh Lord, it's my turn next. I'm just kidding if you heard that. All right, come on, Connor. Come on, Connor. Come on, Connor. Come on, bitch. Let's go. James fucking Connor, welcome to the team, you beautiful bastard. Whoo hoo hoo, baby. That's who we want. That's who we want. That is who we want. I don't trust Le'Veon Bell enough to go in there. But if he comes back to me, we may go with the double Pittsburgh show, the old double Pittsburgh show. Le'Veon Bell, James Conner could be in the works here. We've got our guy at the 10th pick, the guy I wanted. I also kind of wanted Mixon, and maybe Mr. Mixon will be there when we come back too. Okay, so after we picked James Conner, Julio came off the board, followed by Juju Smith-Schuster and Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell. All right, boys. Let's get into this shit right now. Let's hope that we can get our guy, Michael Thomas. Bada bing, bada boom. Step inside the room. All right, 4 picks until our pick. All right, Kelsey, first tight end off the board in the second round. Pretty fucking normal there, guys. Let's hope to see our Mr. Mixon. Let's look at all the running backs available. Mixon. All right, I don't really want any. I think I'd rather wait till the third round to go a running back if Mixon doesn't fall to us. I'd rather just go wide receiver here. Come on, Dalvin Cook. And come on, Dalvin Cook. Come on, come on, come on. We're 1 pick away. God damn it, we missed our pick. Joe Mixon got picked. So let's go to the wide receiver. And we're just going to go with the best wide receiver available, and that is Mike Evans. What's buy 7? We got 2 buy 7s, but it's fine. Because we are getting the best wide receiver available, in my opinion. I think Odell is gone. Yeah, Odell was gone. I don't really like Odell, and I would much rather just get Mr. Mike Evans instead. So that's all good with me here. Now we're going to keep waiting and hope that we end up getting our guy. So we need to just hope that some of the running backs that I like fall to me at the next at our next pick. So let's hope that one of those guys, the guys that I'm talking about, would be Carry-On, who just went. We're gonna hope that where is he? Montgomery falls to us. All right, boys. We need to just hope and pray here to the football gods. We gotta hope that it comes our way, because you guys know that we just need to keep hoping and keep on hoping that our guys fall to us, because in these kind of huge leagues you want to make sure that you can get a lot of good running backs, because the running backs go fast as fuck. The running backs are going to fly off the board, and you're going to want to have a lot of good ones on your team, because if someone gets hurt, the pickups are hard in a 14-team league, and you're just not going to want to have to deal with that. So for that reason, we are just going to go with trying to get as many running backs as possible. So we like that. Aaron Jones has been selected off the board. So we're going to hope to get some good running backs later. Now, at the tight end position, typically what we do in these drafts, and in my opinion, I just completely punt the position and go tight end later and just wait. And we will just go with one super later. So let me just talk about that real quick, since I said we go with a later one. T.Y. Hilton, next player off the board. Just gotta make sure you keep crossing everyone out. T.Y. Hilton. Okay, so Kittle's still available, but the guys later I like Vance McDonald, Mark Andrews, 2 guys I really like late. And if I don't get one of those guys, it's pretty much a complete punt at that position. So I'm hoping that we can get Mr. Mark Andrews pretty late in the draft. And we're also going to try to get a quarterback later, unless I see value at the wide receiver and I can get a guy like, or not at the wide receiver, at the quarterback, and I can get a quarterback in the mid rounds, then I can just punt the tight end. One or the other. Typically, I usually wait to the end for. So now we're just going to keep on waiting. Now, AB is a guy that was typically going a lot earlier than where he's going now. But he, ever since that injury happened to him with his foot and his foot and now his helmet issue, where he's like, oh, I'm not fucking playing until you give me a new helmet, then what the fuck are we meant to know if he's going to be playing or not? So we just straight up avoid him here. There's no reason to draft him when you don't necessarily know what's going to happen with him. So that's why I just completely avoid him. Running back Damian Williams is a guy I used to like to target a lot, but now I'm kind of just running away from him because I don't trust his injury, or not. Who was I talking about? I don't trust his injury because he got hurt and he came back really, really early. So you don't want that to happen, right? His hamstring came back super early, but then he's also hurt his Randy Reed came out and was like, okay, we're gonna do running back by committee. So now it's like, what the fuck do we do with Damian Williams? And it's like, you just avoid him. I mean, if he falls to me in the fourth, maybe I take him. Take the risk, because in a 14-team league, you kind of have to take some risks in order to win, in my opinion. That's just how it goes for me. That's how I like to do it. But we're just going to hope that everything falls our way. Hopefully, get two good new running backs in the third and fourth spot here to solidify our running back core. Now, off the board, George Kittle has been selected the third tight end off the board. So now Kelsey, Ertz, Kittle, all off the board. Now we are into the middle of the pack kind of tight ends. Guys like Evan Ingram, OJ Howard, McDonald, Henry, Cook, Njoku, all those kind of guys are right there in the middle of the street, my house. You know what I'm saying? So sorry for my terrible fucking singing skills here. Now, this video is going to be long as fuck. I hope you guys brought your popcorn. David Montgomery has been picked, so we're not going to be able to get him. So we're just going to have to hope that we can get Mr. fucking Chris Carson. Or maybe Mr. Marlon Mack. I'm not too confident in anyone else. Alright, he got Montgomery and Stephon Diggs, so that's pretty good in my opinion. Pretty good. Where's fucking Montgomery on this stupid fucking sheet? That's the one thing that's annoying, is I can never find the people on these sheets. When people are picking them, I just feel stupid. Because I'm looking for guys, and I can never find them because I'm legally blind. I'm sitting in a dark room like a fucking caveman or something. It's dark as shit in this room. So we're just going to pray that it all goes our way. So it hasn't so far. It hasn't gone necessarily to Mr. Nick's way, but it's fine because not all the drafts are going to go your way. You're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to figure out and use your brain to figure out who the fuck to pick. So you just got to do that. You got to use all your brain power and truly concentrate. I'm in maximum fucking concentration mode. That's why I was sounding like an idiot before, not really talking. I just fucking get in the zone. I'm locked in. It's like I just snorted 3 fucking Adderalls off of a stripper's ass or something. That's how locked in I am right now. We are going to win this shit. We're going to take it home for the boys. And do it pretty easily here, as long as we can get the picks correct. So let's hope that we need to hope that at least, I don't know, how many picks are we away? 6? I don't think Mack's going to fall to us, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, Edelman went. I like Edelman, but his injury has kind of scared me. That thumb, I know he'll be fine, but I'm not necessarily loving it. I'm not loving the fact that he got injured again and all that shit. So maybe I'm not going to edit this fucking video unless I say something completely fucking stupid, or like I just pause because I have to go take a piss or something. But otherwise, we're just going to straight up just fucking send it straight through this thing with no editing. But I'm going to keep tally of these fucking snipes. I'm pretty sure I got sniped once already. I talked about David Montgomery, and he hit me with a fucking sniper shot over here and sniped me. But we're just going to go with hopefully 2 great running backs here. Chris Carson, I think he's third round talent in my opinion. I really do. His ADP is way further down, but he's a guy that I'm really targeting. He's getting a lot of work now. A lot of guys are talking him up. He's getting passing down work according to Pete Carroll, not Piss Carroll. And we're going to just hope that that is true, and that we don't just completely reach down here for no fucking reason on a guy that may not necessarily be the best. Josh Jacobs is still available also. I could go with Jacobs and Chris Carson because I think Josh Jacobs will be pretty good when push comes to shove, but I don't necessarily know if he will fall to us. So Melvin Gordon went, and then Devonta Freeman. So that is just a damn shame here. Melvin Gordon would not have been our look, nor would Devonta Freeman. So, oh, fuck my asshole. God damn it. Marlon Mack went, so we're just getting absolutely fisted out here. Absolutely bamboozled by these motherfuckers. Keep selecting all of my picks. So, let's just hope and pray that either Damian Williams is kind of risky here. Fucking, we do that here with this RB. RBBC, the fucking very confusing. So I think we'll just go with fucking Jacobs if he falls our way and hope that he ends up being just a certified bell cow, a certified beauty, and carry us all the way to the championship. Now I do believe that my friend who absolutely curses players has selected, and by I mean has selected Josh Jacobs last night in our at home draft. So that would not bode well for for me picking him, because he may indeed be kind of cursed. And he did. So that does kind of worry me because of the fact that there's a curse on this guy's name. But at the same time, he can't necessarily curse everyone in the league. So we're going to hop upon his train because I just trust him more than anyone else really on the board here besides Chris Carson. Holy fuck, that noise. We're going to go with Jacobs here. Before we selected Josh Jacobs, though, Chris Godwin was selected, and boy, did I know. Chris Godwin, Damian Williams, Patty Mahomes, first quarterback off the board in the 3rd round. That's a bit early, boys. A bit fucking early for me there. A bit too early of a pick for my liking, but it's okay. Because I know that I'm going to be able to get a quarterback that I like later. I just know it. Leonard Fournette. Let's go, baby. Some more injury-prone players getting selected so that I'm perfectly fine selecting my man when he comes back here. Hopefully we can get Chris Carson, because otherwise, you know what we do, boys? We hit him with the fucking pivot of the century and just go wide receiver. So, Cooks, probably the best wideout available. In my opinion, Cooks is probably the best wideout available right now. A guy like Boyd, pretty good value here. Robbie Anderson I like. Ridley I like. Probably Boyd I like the most out of the next group of guys. So we're just going to hope that we get one of the players that we want here. Now, my phone is vibrating right now because my girlfriend is calling the phone, but we can't answer because we're in the middle of recording a video. So we're just going to have to tell her that. So that is a shame for her and a shame for me because I would have liked to talk to her. But, you know, I got to help you guys win your fucking championships, because this is where championships are made of. So that is just no bueno. And we're just going to hope that we get our guy here in Chris Carson. I need to get the... Alright, I need to make sure... Sorry, guys, I was just laughing at my phone. Because... Oh my fucking god! Sorry, guys, that was pure adulterated fucking anger coming out of me. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And the wide receiver I wanted got taken too. God damn it, boys. This is not looking fucking tippy top shape right now. Cup's probably the best receiver available, but his injury proneness fucking scares me too much, so we're just going to go with Boyd. I don't really like any of these receivers here, or any of these running backs here, enough to really pivot hard and take one of them here and just wait till the 5th and do it. So we're just going to hope that Boyd falls to us, because otherwise my brain may get absolutely mangled into this one and I go with something absolutely extraordinary, and Tyler Boyd does end up falling to us. Best receiver available here. I can't stand these fucking noises, but I'm not going to turn them off because otherwise I might not even remember that I have to pick. So we're just going to hope that everything goes our way here later. Now, our next pick is 18 away, so at the 66, and hopefully Mr. James White's ADP is good enough for me to be able to get him here. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. Miles Sanders went. I like Sanders. Do I like him 4th round? No. So, this draft has been quite fucking cruciating right now because I don't necessarily love the team I've selected. I have 2 solid receivers. I know that. There's a question mark at Josh Jacobs. I like Connor. So I'm perfectly... This team's pretty good so far. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not terrible. But we have to go with Tevin Coleman this early. That's a bit of a reach. I don't like Tevin Coleman that much for me to be able to do it. So we're going to have to go with a solid wide receiver here at 66. We're going to need to get, and by receiver, I mean a solid running back here in a guy like James White. Otherwise, we may just have to keep pivoting off of running back and just go to receiver or go quarterback or something because God damn it. Why didn't I just fucking pick him there? This is just the worst. Yesterday the draft went completely my way, sorry for that. But now this draft is going the opposite way. But that's fine because we'll just go receiver, I think. Sorry, I was drinking some water right there, but we're just gonna go with a wide receiver here and just pivot off the running backs. I like to load up on running backs, but we're just gonna have to do it later. Take a bunch of guys I don't necessarily like as much. Hopefully, we can end up getting Penny and Rolls Royce later in like the sixth. In the sixth, I'll probably just dive on someone. The quarterbacks, there's still a lot available. Still a lot of value at the quarterback position here, and that is just great for us here. So maybe we can look to go Aaron Rodgers here in like the sixth or seventh, but I'd much rather kind of just wait and get Matt Ryan slightly later because this is a 6 point per passing touchdown league, and Mr. Matt Ryan throws a lot of touchdowns. So DJ Moore went. That's a bit early for my liking, I think, for DJ Moore, but that's fine. Just keep taking a lot of the receivers off the board so we can get a better one. That's fine with me. Now, DJ Moore has been selected, like I just said, so I gotta cross him off my sheet and hope that we can get maybe. Was Galladay already gone? Yeah, Galladay's already gone. That's who I was going to look for here. That's why I gotta cross everyone off, so hopefully Lockett probably won't fall to us. Maybe a guy like um a guy like let's see. A guy like Lockett, Ridley, Robbie Anderson, Mike Williams, all perfectly fine. As I say Lockett, he just gets picked. This is just brutal, honestly. I just say a guy's name, someone just snipes him from me. Kapow! They fucking launch the catapult back and just steal him. So it's fine. A lot of good tight end value still available. And we can't really necessarily tilt and pivot when these people take our guys. You got to pivot like off the guy you wanted, obviously, because he's not going to be there. But you can't necessarily tilt and go with something unnatural to your liking. So there's still a bunch of good running backs that will be here later for us. And Alshon Jeffrey went, so we're just going to go with hopefully Robbie Anderson falls to us a couple of picks from now. But that's perfectly fine with me. Now, we are just going to really, really, really lock in here and hope that we do get a wide receiver. So, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, my fucking chair just squeaked. And we are going to just wait. Because we got 10 picks. It should take a decent amount of time. He's probably talking about how he's going to pick his guy. O.J. Howard, he went. So, maybe the chat was wrong. And he won't go Aaron Rodgers. Which is fine. But we're just going to probably just hop aboard the Robbie Anderson or Calvin Ridley train here. Hitch the wagon to the train. So, with that said, we're just gonna let's look at not flex. A lot of all the good kickers are still available, guys. Just so you know, if you wanted a great kicker, you could do it. Oh man, I'm fucking hilarious, man. No one, if you go a kicker here, you're dumb. But that's fine with me, because Mike Williams needs to be here, because otherwise, we're just going to completely wait if Mike Williams isn't here. Or Robbie Anderson, that is, because if we don't get one of these guys, it's just going to be the worst. And let's see what the teams got. This is something cool that Yahoo's got. You can look at the draft results. So one guy's got a quarterback. How many people have two receivers? A lot of people have two receivers near me. Let's see, everyone has two near me. So it may be likely that a wide receiver could fall to me potentially here. One, two, three guys only have one. So it's likely three wide receivers will be taken before we get to pick. So will the guy that we want to get fall to us potentially at this next pick? So we're just going to hope that it goes my way. You know what I'm talking about? So I've probably said it. We need to hope this goes my way like 90 fucking times, but it's fine. Austin Eckler. A bit early for my liking for Austin Eckler, but that's fine. That's a okay. That's a okay. That's a okay. All right. Let's hope. Come on. Why is this red here? Just use Robbie Anderson underneath more. Okay. That doesn't fucking matter. I know they're going to use him a lot. Jarvis Landry has been selected. I'm wearing his jersey right now, but I'm a Dolphins fan, so I'm wearing the Dolphins jersey. You know, it's my good luck jersey. I'm bringing the good juju here my way by wearing this jersey. Has it paid off so far? Kind of. But what I do know is that I do like this team a decent amount here. Like, I'm confident so far in the team we have that this could be a championship winning team so far, as long as it goes. Everything else goes our way, and we don't get absolutely fucked here by the next by the next four picks before me. So we are just going to hope that that happens now. We're going to look at the running backs here. Mike Williams went. Okay, so only Robbie Anderson's really who we're looking here. If it doesn't, otherwise we're just going to pivot towards a running back here and do something risky. Be a bit of a risky guy and go with Kenyon Drake probably. Likely, we'll just pivot to Kenyon Drake if we don't get Robbie Anderson. That would not be very good if that doesn't happen. So, we gotta hope that that does end up happening. Kenyon Drake looks pretty good here. Now, we're gonna, come on, 3 picks left. 1, 2, 3 picks left until our pick. 3 picks left until our pick. Let's hope that either can, otherwise we're just gonna do something drastic. Deshaun Watson was picked. I like that. I can't pick a quarterback this early if I'm being honest with you. I can't really pull the trigger on a quarterback here unless Drake and Robbie Anderson go. Maybe then I'd throw that quarterback down on the gang. Baker, that motherfucker was feeling dangerous. He was feeling fucking dangerous right there when he made that selection. I will tell you that much. Now, the question is, would we rather get a running back with higher value or go with a wide receiver with higher value? That's the question. I think that there's quite the fall off between what could potentially Kenyon Drake can do in comparison to what a potential Robbie Anderson can do at the receiver, because you need a lot of running backs. So we're just going to hope this guy doesn't take, oh, he didn't do it. So we're going to be able to get Kenyon Drake here, and we're going to lock it in. We got 3 solid running backs here now. 2 guys that are, Kenyon Drake's kind of risky, but obviously it's back here, so it's a risky season back here. So we're just going to load up on some running back depth, and unless we're going to look for Penny here, hopefully get Penny, or maybe Robbie Anderson will fall away, our way, and we could go Robbie Anderson. But Christian Kirk went, and then before we got to pick, Christian Kirk went, and then Aaron Rodgers went. So let's go with that. Aaron Rodgers went, and then Jared Cook went. A lot of people are pretty hyped on Jared Cook, so I don't necessarily Sorry that I just... Because I want to make sure Robbie Anderson, so that's fine. We're just going to wait a bit at the wide receiver position because a lot of good wide receivers value later and just load up on some running backs. Would I rather, the real question is, would I rather go Royce or Penny? That's a question. Now, I think I like Penny more than Royce here, in my opinion. I like Latavius also, but maybe Latavius also I could go with. I like Latavius a lot to just be a solid flex option all year for me. So, and this guy fucking, he said, F me, I slipped. And he slipped right into sniping me. You hate to see it. Lamar Miller went. So, the running backs are looking pretty spry. So, I think if Penny falls to us, that's who we'll go. If not, we can go with, we'll go with a bit of, Rashad Penny action here or Latavius Murray. Now, Tariq Cohen is not someone that I necessarily like a lot because his value all comes from him being good in the passing game. Now, how many passes is he truly going to be getting this year? How much, like, is David Montgomery going to eat into a lot of that passing game work? I kind of think so. So, we're just going to hope that we don't have to make the decision on picking Tariq Cohen. That's fine. He just got picked. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry if you just heard me fucking slurp my drink right there. That was some ASMR shit right there, but Hunter Henry went, so we're just cruising down the street in our 6-4 right now. Cruising our way. Rolls Royce has been selected. Come on, baby. Chase the money, baby. Chase the money. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. The fucking, when it's 1 minute, the suspense isn't as deep, but it just goes so much faster. Like with 2 minutes, you feel like you can just wait. Let's go! We got Rashad Penny to add to our team. Completely different buy than everyone. And a great running back who has the potential of slipping into the running back one of the Seattle Seahawks. So that's great value right there. Now at 94 in the 7th round, we're likely going to go with either another running back at 74. Maybe, let's go, let's see if Latavius, no. Latavius is a guy I'd look. Maybe, I know we need to get Samuel later to handcuff our main man to cover Mr. James Conner's ass. So we're just going to go with, Vance McDonald's gone, so a lot of the tight ends are going pretty fast. So that's fine with me, though, because we can just wait. Hopefully Mr. DD falls our way. Dude, what the fuck? I just say his name and he just gets picked. I just spoke that into existence. Marvin Jones. Let's hope we get Marvin Jones. I say DD's name and he gets picked. Well, oh man, this is just amazing. We're gonna hope that we do end up getting Marvin here, Starvin Marvin, at the wide receiver position. So we're just gonna hope here. Now, there's a lot of guys. 1 second, guys. I need to sneeze. Alright, sorry. I fucking... I've been fucking sick as shit recently. I don't know what the actual titty fuck is occurring. But we need to make sure that we can get some good value here. So AJ Green went, which in the 6th round, I don't know about that because AJ Green is likely going to be out a couple of weeks, so that obviously hurts his value being out a couple of games. And obviously, with a guy being hurt for multiple weeks, you can't really draft him that early. But after AJ Green went, we do see Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck come off the board. So that is just crazy, 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 crazy. Maybe in the 7th round, instead, we could go Matt Ryan, but he's not going to make it back to us, I don't think. Too many quarterbacks have won so far. Let's see. Let's look at the draft results. One. All right, wait. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams have already taken a quarterback. So that's kind of crazy. So that's almost half the teams have a quarterback at this point. But that is just Latavius Murray Wentz. That's fine, because even though we were eyeing him, he's not a guy. He's a guy I like getting in a lot of drafts, but I knew he probably wouldn't fall to me in the 7th. Yesterday, I took him I actually watched that video. I took him earlier than that. Watched the video from yesterday where I talk about it. But we will just. A lot of guys like Latavius, so we're just gonna likely here hope that we can get both Marvin Jones and Matt Ryan, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. Curtis Samuel is also a guy I like, but I don't like him that much to where I'd be willing to put it all out on the line and pick him here. Geronimo Allison I like MVS. Bunch of receivers here I do really like. So Darrell Henderson went, so we gotta cross that shit off. Henderson is a kind of confusing because on one hand, he could end up being the number one guy on that, not the number one guy on that team after Gurley goes down. But at the other hand, it could be Malcolm Brown. And yeah, they used a high pick on him, but who really knows that that's who the way he is going to go, or the way that it is going to go. So we're just going to hope. Will Fuller, Mr. Injury Prone. So this guy is going to have a great. Hope you get a good 6 weeks out of Mr. Injury, Mr. Injury Prone Fuller. A bit of chirping action here going on here. Gotta get the competition riled up. You gotta rile them up. I like riling people up in the draft. I do it in person. You gotta just talk shit. You gotta get in their head. Now he thinks that that's a terrible pick because I just said it. That's probably what he thinks that I just did. I'm in his head now. I'm living rent free in this guy's brain. So we got that. We're living rent free in this guy's head. Rojo is went here. Now Rojo, not really loving Rojo. I don't hate Rojo, but I don't really love Rojo at the exact same time because who really knows who's going to be the running back one on that team. So let's look at the running backs available as well because we don't want to fall completely out on a great running back. We may have to take our own handcuffs pretty early here, but I'm not too worried about that. And we're going to go with probably, we could go Matt Ryan here potentially because we just want to get all that value out of the quarterback position. So it's perfectly fine with me. Oh, never mind. We won't go Matt Ryan. We'll just wait on quarterback till later. That's perfectly fine. I do that literally every single fucking draft, so it doesn't even matter to me. Let's see the tight ends. Ebron and Joku, not a lot of names I like. I like Andrews, but I don't like him this early. Probably in the 9th, I'd be willing to go Andrews, but for right now, no, not really thinking Andrews. So we'll just avoid that and look towards the running backs and receivers. Geis could have some solid value if he becomes the running back one. Do I think that's going to happen? Maybe. But I think that there's going to be some value with him later. And let's just see. There's a few good running backs. Matt Breida was picked. He's a guy I was looking at. We may have to just swing early on Duke because his ADP is rising, and I think that he's going to split with Marvin Jones sniped. God damn it. We wanted him too, but he's gone. So hopefully we can end up getting Allison and MVS, or Allison or MVS. Well, likely we could probably go Duke here and not really worry about it. David Njoku went. Still some solid wide receivers here. Fat Sammy Ooh, I kind of like Sammy Watkins a lot here. And I think Duke will be able to fall to us if I go Sammy Watkins here and try to gain that value. So after Marvin Jones went, David Njoku was selected, followed by Jordan Howard and then Pettis. So we got to make sure you mark everyone off. You know what I'm saying? Get everyone off. I don't even see Jordan Howard on this thing. There he is. I'm legally blind. Dante Pettis was selected. Now, Dante Pettis, a lot of talk about this guy. This draft is happening on 8/11, so I don't know when you're watching this, probably 2 days from now. But there's a lot of talk about Pettis and how good Pettis is because they weren't really using him in the preseason opener. How much will they use him? A lot of that is up in the air. So what I like to do is just avoid him at that situation. There's a lot of wide receivers there, and I'm just gonna avoid him now. I was talking him up a lot. I talked him up. You guys watch the videos. If you guys watch a lot of the video, motherfucker, man, Sammy Watkins got sniped from us. We're just gonna have to fucking go Geronimo Allison, I think. We're just gonna have to do it to him. Or just wait and hope MVS falls to us a couple of picks later. And just go a running back. And just reach down into the depths and go with Mr. Duke Johnson. Because I think his ADP is going to be rising pretty heavily here. And if we can get him in the 7th. Let's look at the quarterbacks as well. Oh, man. This is just brutal, guys. We're getting... And this is just no bueno. No bueno aquí for me. Dion Lewis this early. Sheesh. Alright, we're going to reach down and get Duke. And then we're going to just either go receiver or just lock in the handcuff for Mr. We're going to go Duke, I think, and then we're going to try to handcuff our guy. So, let's just hope he said no swearing, please, YouTube, buddy. That's funny, because I fucking curse every 7 seconds. Oh my goodness. Let's just hope that we can get. Oh, we got our guy. Where to go? Reach down for Duke. Bang, 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 bang. Duke Johnson. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. We got the guy that we wanted here. So that's perfectly fine with me. Duke Johnson's gonna be great. I believe in Duke Johnson Jr. with the chitty chitty bang bang here in the 7th. Gotta reach to win. Winky face. So, we need to get Samuels because if Connor gets hurt, we can't go down without his handcuff. 8th round for a handcuff's kind of high, though. That's the problem, is I don't know if I can really... realistically, I don't know if I even want to pull the trigger on that. A lot of good quarterbacks still available. My boy Famous Jameis. They famous, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? He is still available. But at the exact same time, N'Keal Harry. Sorry for the weird accent that I typically do randomly. N'Keal Harry's a pretty good pick here, but I don't necessarily love him. A lot of good quarterbacks still available. Cam Newton, kind of injury prone, kind of scares me, but if I can get... I kind of want to just pick Curtis Samuel, if I'm being honest. He's, in my head, I think he's going to be great this season. I think he could be better than DJ Moore. I've already taken DJ Moore leagues, but I think that Curtis Samuel is got that greatness in him. But I also think that he could not be as good as I believe. That's entirely possible. Could be the DJ Moore show. Kiki Kuti with that injury kind of scares me. I think Geronimo would probably be the best pick here at wide receiver, in my opinion. So Sterling Shepard went, who's got that injured thumb or that injured hand. So That is also pretty worrisome. So, to me, I would not really go with him because of that injury, and I don't necessarily trust that he'll be completely healthy, and that he's on such a terrible team that I don't want none of that. So let's hope Allison falls our way. Mr. Geronimo Alisson can fall our way. Big money Geronimo Alisson. He did great last year. His fantasy points, what is this, for last year? Or is this projected? He's only projected 87. Chicago defense in the 8th round. In the 8th round. That's a bit wild for my liking. MVS. Sheesh, man. Everyone's flying off the board here. My pick is next. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tight ends, not a lot of great tight ends available. It's our pick. Running backs looking kind of spry, but we already got a bunch of good running backs. So we're just going to go with a wide out here. And we're just going to say, fuck it. We want Geronimo because I think his buy is different than everyone else's, and I think that he will be pretty great this year as the wide receiver 2 or 3 on the team. So we're just going to go with Mr. Geronimo Allison here and hope that he sticks as the wide receiver 2 on that team. So we have 18 picks before our next pick, and we're just going to hope that it all comes back to your boy back here so that everything can happen and go our way. Curtis Samuel went. I like that pick. I really do like Curtis Samuel, but I don't think I could have picked him over the guy that I went with because I think that Geronimo Allison is just on a better team, in my opinion. And I think that they have a lot of value. There's potential for all 3 of them to get 1,000 yards. And even if that doesn't happen, even if Geronimo, he's my 8th round pick. Even he's going to be a solid flex option every single game. I'm sure of it. I don't think I'll start Kenyon Drake in the flex like ever. I think he's just kind of my flex for now, but I'll switch him for someone different. So Ebron went, a guy I'm not really targeting at all, so that's fine with me. And we're just going to hope Austin Hooper came off the board. So that is another tight end that is okay enough for me to be willing to take. But maybe the 9th round is where we're going to have to reach back and go wapow and select Mr. Mark Andrews. So let's look at the draft. Let's look at the standings. Let's not look at that because projected stats. We're projected 10th place right now, guys. How good is that? Oh, it's because we don't have a quarterback. That does prove to be a fatal flaw towards our team, the fact that we don't have a quarterback. Jalen Samuels this early, dude. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? That is surprising. I don't know, man. I don't even know if he has value. Like, if you don't have Juju, he's just not. That is just crazy. So we're just holding out here. We're gonna have to fucking swing in and pick Andrews pretty soon here. We're gonna. How do we look at this shit? What do I want to look at? How do I look at the thing I was looking at before? What the fuck is wrong with me? Positions drafted. Here we go. Let's see. This is us. We've got 3 wide receivers, 4 running backs. We got the most running backs because, as you know, on this channel, we go heavy running back. Deshaun Jackson has been selected. Pretty good pick there. We like that. We like that. We like Deshaun Jackson. Maybe not this early, but I do like Deshaun Jackson. We ain't got a quarterback. Let's see, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, 7, 8, 9 teams have quarterbacks. So that means 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 5 teams don't have them. People are reaching up for their handcuffs. I don't know, man. This just ain't adding up to me. And let's see how many teams have a tight end. 1, 2, 3 teams don't have a tight end. So we're gonna have to let's see where they are. This guy's right after me. So as long as this guy doesn't go this man Yizis doesn't go with a tight end in his next 2 picks, we should be fine to get our guy. And if we don't get Andrews, we're gonna just tank the position, just punt it into next season and just wait and go for maybe Delaney Walker or someone who could potentially have a breakout. Justin Jackson in the 9th round. Tony Pollard, 2 guys that could prove to be useless just a few weeks into the season. I don't know if I love that, if I'm being honest with you. I like Jackson, but his value in the 8th or 9th round, when you're getting guys at the running back position that really have a solid, like Ito Smith could start a bunch of games. A guy like Kalen Balaj could have a role in that offense. Like Peyton Barber, even. I don't know what he was really thinking there, if I'm being honest with you. But it's fine because we're just Kalen Balaj. Our handcuff got sniped from us, but that's fine. Because you don't need your fucking handcuffs, you know? That's fine. We're not tilted at all. We don't need our Josh Gordon has been picked, followed by Peyton Barber. Just keep picking everyone I name. Let's say another name. Let's see. Jamal Williams. Maybe he'll get picked because I just said his name. Who knows? Maybe that'll happen. So, let's just hope that we can get some of these other guys that we like later at the running back position. So it's fine. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. We've got quite the squad going. James Washington. This guy must be a Steelers fan because he just picks all the Steelers players. What a fun person to be. What a fun time to be. When you just, I'd never pick anyone on the Dolphins. Like, Kenyon Drake is kind of the surprise, in my opinion. I typically don't go with a guy like that on my team, so. I like Ito here, but I want to make sure I get a tight end that I know that I can start every single week. So, that's just how it be. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs. We've got a lot of good running backs. We got 3 wideouts. Devin Funchess was picked. There's still good wide receiver value here on the board. The value is starting to get slimmer, but at the exact same time, there's still guys like John Brown who could be heavily used in the offense. So I'm not too necessarily worried about. I'm not really panicking because there's still some good players on the board here. So that's fine with me. That's all good with me. Let's see, how many teams have a lot of running backs? This guy's got 5 running backs, and I only have 4. But that's fine. Does anyone? This guy only has 2 wide receivers. What the hell? This guy must be new or something. I don't know about that. Kiki Cootie, not a bad pick as long as he can come back. But he's kind of a guy I was looking at targeting there. But this draft has gone pretty fast. I mean, I think we're an hour 50. We're 51 minutes in right now. So if you guys have made it this far, that's kind of amazing. But it's fine with me. Oh my God, he said tight ends for sale, and he didn't pick Mark Andrews. What the fuck? Let's see, come on. Positions drafted, grid. Oh, praise Jesus! Praise the fantasy lord. Mark Andrews, welcome to the fucking team. I love Mark Andrews, guys. I was sweating my balls off there. So that's how we do it, baby. Mark Andrews gonna be not Justin Jackson, Lamar Jackson's #1 targets. I really love him there, and I think that is just a great pick there. Now I think we're just gonna say fuck the police coming straight from the underground here because we are going to that had nothing to do with the pick actually that we're gonna make, but that's just a lyrics from a song. So we're going to go with, let's see, Devin Singletary. And we're going to go with, I'm going to whisper it. Actually, I'm not even going to say it because I don't want it to get sniped. But I'm going to hover over him. It's this guy right here. This guy is the guy we want right here. But, shh, guys. Shh. You didn't hear it here, guys. You didn't hear it here. So, let's see. Calf strain. calf strain of luck is quite scary in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks. 5 quarterbacks still yet to go. And I'm going to be honest, guys. Breeze here, too, looks pretty good. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's fucking hilarious. That may have been the funniest thing that's happened all day. I'm dying. That's so funny. I literally said, man, this is just amazing. I just so happen to say a guy's name, and then he just gets sniped out of thin air. But we're gonna have to go quarterback here. It's the 10th, and I don't want one of my I'm gonna go with 2 quarterbacks because it's a 14-team league. I think you need 2, in my opinion. So we're gonna fuck around to take 2 because the waiver wire for quarterbacks is gonna be quite slim. So we're gonna hope we can get Mr. Famous Jameis, and if Jameis gets picked, I'm gonna fuck around and pick Cam. If I'm being honest with you, I just will. Cam, if he can stay healthy, will be great. He'll be better than Jameis if he can stay healthy. The health is concerning to me. It really is. His health has not been the best. Goff is still available too, who I like. So I don't even know if I'll pull the trigger here on Jameis. I don't even know. This is a lot of the good value guys are getting taken off the board here. So that will be pretty good if that happens. I think, let's see actually, because we want to make sure that we get the value at the quarterback position. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys don't have a quarterback, and they're all earlier. So no one around me should be picking a quarterback here realistically. So we could go with Cam Newton and just hope that he doesn't get hurt, and just hope that he becomes the quarterback that we think he is. But he's coming off of that hurt arm, but he played great last year. He will not play in preseason opener because obviously that would make sense that he wouldn't do that. But you know what, guys? I'm going to go with my guy. The guy that I truly love. And we're going to go with Jameis, I think. LaShawn, we're going Jameis. We went fucking famous Jameis because you know what, guys? I want to get a quarterback that I think will be able to be good. And a guy that, this is a 6-point per passing touchdown league, okay? And I really think that Jameis is going to throw a bunch of touchdowns this year. I really do. And I think that this league, you only lose 1 point for every interception he throws. And, he loves throwing interceptions, but it's fine because it's only -1. So, it's fine. It's a-okay. It's a-okay. We're going to build some more running back depth here. And we could have went Ito there or waited, but, we ain't about winning because we want to get our guys. And I'm going to be honest with you, I want to get my guys. And Jameis is one of the guys I just like targeting. I like having him on my team. I'm not necessarily going to start him every game because I could just flip Jameis in for some other guy. So that's fine with me. So let's see. Ito is probably the best running back still available, but there are still some names that I do like at the running back position. Guys like, where is he? Rock Armstead could be pretty good. Malcolm Brown could be pretty good. Jamal Williams could be pretty good. Given an injury to Aaron Jones or Aaron Jones coming off the field, even when Aaron Jones is on the field, he probably will have some useful games with a lot of guys going off the board. So Jacksonville defense went, so 3 defenses have already been taken, and that's fine with me. Because we're just going to keep getting... I think we do have to go wide receiver soon, though, because the wide receivers are looking quite spry if we don't get one of these kind of guys that I really think could be good. Where is Marquise Lee been taken yet? Let's see. Marcus and Titties Lee, my main man. He's on the pup. He may not be ready for week 1. But that's fine, because if we draft him at the end here, wait, let's add him to the queue so we can just hold him. Right? I think that's that's pretty fine to do because we can just hold them till the very end. We could just draft them at the end, right? And put them in the IR spot, and then just immediately pick someone else up with a $0 bid, because it's fab. Sanu went. I think we want Ito though, if I'm being honest with you, because we could just trade one of these running backs that we have for another wide receiver. And I think the 3 wide receivers we have, we're gonna have Evans and Boyd are pretty much locked in the lineup, and then Allison can fly on in there. So I'm not too worried about that. So we can just hold on here and wait a bit of time for some wide receivers and just get a big name. Right. Sorry guys also if I'm not being super duper energetic because I'm trying to really focus, and this video may not be as entertaining as the mocks because I'm like fucking screaming at you guys. I'm like fucking throwing the information at you. Right now I'm just thinking. I'm really in a deep deep uh uh a deep thought process here. And Tyrell Williams went. So that was an auto pick, but it's fine because we can get maybe some good running backs here. But and we're gonna go with Lee later. I really do think that that's a good strategy because we can just hold him, right, and then pick someone else up. That's a great strategy because he's on the pup. So that's fine with me. Tight ends, we already got our tight end. We already got our quarterback. So we're pretty good here. We're going to want to get another quarterback, though, so we got to figure out when we're going to pull the trigger on that. Has anyone drafted 2 quarterbacks? That's also something important to check because before I take my second one, I want to make sure that everyone can do that. But no. I wasn't asking. So we're going to just see if we can get some good wide receivers later. Like I said, Deshaun Hamilton could be a good target here. John Brown, Kenny Stills. I really do like what's his name here? Where is he? His name is not Ted Ginn. Traquan Smith. I like Traquan Smith to kind of have a breakout year here. I think that's definitely going to be possible, but is he a guy that I'm necessarily super targeting here? No. All right, how many teams have 2 tight ends? Because these people are talking about two teams of 2 tight ends. That's not really a good strategy in my opinion. I like to just have one great one and just hold them. So I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. No teams went with the double quarterback yet, but it's fine because 2 teams don't even have a quarterback, so I shouldn't even be too worried about getting another quarterback towards my way, coming my way now. Jerick McKinnon, I believe, got placed on the pup today. I believe it's just not showing on IR. That's not good. You don't want him being on my IR spot. But so we're gonna Mike Davis, followed by, but he was great value, different bye week. Okay, that makes sense. Delaney Walker. So we're gonna just hold on here. We're going home and hope to get Ito here. And I hope you guys can't hear it because some asshole is shooting off fireworks outside of my house. And that is just fucking annoying. Either that or bombs are coming down because a fucking bomb did just come down because that motherfucker just sniped Ito Smith from me. So we're kind of big mad here at this point. We could just go with some handcuffs here. None of our handcuffs are still available. Jalen Richard is still available for later if we wanted to handcuff. But I think that we'll just go wide receiver. Fuck! John Brown, too, a guy I wanted to target. I think we may just end up going with Gallup because I think Gallup probably has the best value of anyone available because he could end up being the wide receiver one on that team, I think. But I don't even know, man. This is just confusing town back here because we don't know who the Denver wide receiver one will be. Kenny Stills is still available, who could essentially become. He played pretty good last year. Could he look to turn it around this year? Who knows? Do I really want to have two Dolphins players on my team? Not really, but the wide receivers are looking pretty spry for me. But I think we may just hop all aboard the AP train. Choo choo, all aboard, motherfuckers, and hop on AP and hope that he is the running back one on that team. I think that's what we will do. And just ride that one out because that's just what we do here. We got to get Jamal Williams is also some solid value here, who I kind of like more because I think he has value even when my other guys are playing, or even when Aaron Jones is playing. So we'll go with Jamal Williams here, and then we'll go with a wide receiver. So let's hope that Stills falls our way. I don't like Zay Jones. I like Humphreys a lot, actually. I think Humphreys could definitely have a solid year this year because he was getting a lot of work in the preseason game a few days ago. He was getting a shit ton of work in that game, and I think that could obviously come with some value here late with a guy that could be a focal point of the Tennessee offense. He was getting way more targets than Corey Davis, sorry ass. So that could come with some benefits. Now, we have a lot of guys on buy 7, I've noticed. Our quarterback, our receiver. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. We have the combo of Winston and Evans. I didn't even realize. That's fucking amazing. And then some running backs on buy 7, but we have enough value at the running back position. We have enough running backs and everything that we're going to have running backs every single week. We're going to have receivers every single week. So we're fine. Plus, a lot of these guys that you draft are never going to be on your they're going to stay on our team for a couple of weeks, and then like a guy like Adam Humphries or a guy like any guy I draft here may just end up getting absolutely cut off my team. Just cancel them out, throw them away, and just never use them again because usually week 1 you can just tell with a lot of guys how good they're going to be. Like Stills, we'll know how involved Stills will be in this offense 1 week into the season. We'll just know. We'll just see it and then we'll know. And then if they switch from Fitzpatrick to Rosen, then we'll have to look again to see what happens. Or if they go from Rosen to Fitzpatrick, depending on which carousel of quarterbacks they're going to go with first. Are they going to go with Fitzpatrick? Are they going to go with Rosen? Now, Kareem Hunt here this late definitely kind of has some value to me in my opinion. Now, I don't really like going Kareem Hunt, but in the 12th round, I think I wouldn't mind holding him. Malcolm Brown, that's a great pick there to handcuff if he has Gurley. That could be proved to be pretty valuable here. Now, are going to just go Kenny Stills here, I think, because he's probably the best wide receiver available in my eyes here. I like Traquan Smith, but this is a 7 bench spot league, so we still have 1, 2, 3 more, 2 more. After we select Stills, as long as he falls to us, we still have 2 more bench spots left, and then our kicker and defense. So we're going to go with a wide receiver because we want 4 wide receivers. Probably go a quarterback. Let's see how many teams have quarterbacks. Let's see. We're projected 10th, but like I always tell you guys, that doesn't matter. The projections do not matter at all, in my opinion. So now it's our pick, and we get Kenny Stills. So perfectly fine with me there. I don't really like getting a lot of Dolphins players, but at the same time, he fell to us, and he had some solid value there. So let's see. Now at the tight end, we got all of our guys. So we need a quarterback here. Let's see. Positions drafted chart. 2 guys still don't have a quarterback. 1 guy has 2. So I'm going to want to strike here pretty quick on a quarterback because I don't want my backup quarterback to be terrible. And whether that means it's Josh Allen, whether it means there's a lot of guys I like back here at quarterback. So let's see. I like Dak. I like Jackson. Rivers I'd be fine with in this type of situation where you're getting a guy who's going to be scoring a lot of touchdowns. He's better in a 6-point touchdown league, in my opinion, and he's safe too. So, like, when I pick Rivers, I know that when I play him week 7, when Winston's out or Winston's in a terrible matchup, that he's going to score me like 20 points. I know he's safe. Whereas a lot of guys back here, a guy like Dak or Lamar may have some terrible games. A guy like Josh Allen, you may need to start in certain matchups and ride the hot hand there. But that's fine with me. A guy like Kirk Cousins, also, in my opinion, is pretty safe. So all the top guys are pretty much gone. But I think Allen is probably our best bet here. I have Allen and Winston in my other draft that I did, 14-team league. If you missed that, check that out. That's on the channel. Check that out, and you guys will be pretty happy with that one because the team is completely different to this team, other than Winston and Allen hopefully getting onto our team. Two quarterbacks that I really like targeting, and I got them both late in both leagues, so that's just great value for me. And now I wouldn't go 3 quarterbacks. I never go 3 quarterbacks. I never go 2 defenses. Never go 2 kickers. You just drop them. It's simple as that. You just drop them and pick up a new one. And let's see what pick we are in the last round. So our kicker is going to be okay because we don't have like the last pick in the 16th round. That guy, the Fantasy Couch, does. So that does provide us some value here. So we're going to hope that the guy who disconnected is able to reconnect into the draft and have quite the day with us here. So I'm going to name off some picks of guys that went so far. So I haven't really been naming all the guys because I figure you guys are just reading it. So after I went Stills, Hill went, who is Brian Hill, one of the backups for Freeman. Justin Tucker, I didn't want to give the wrong name, call him Ben Hill or some shit if that's not his actual fucking name. Justin Tucker, Jalen Richard, this guy took my handcuff for Jacobs, but I don't think Jacobs will go down. Jalen Richard, Malcolm Brown, Giovanni Bernard, Paris Campbell, LA defense, Darren Waller, probably some solid value at tight end there, but let's just hope that we can get our quarterback here. And with that being said, I don't know if anyone's going to go with a backup quarterback. And I don't even think this guy has a quarterback yet. 2 guys still yet to have a quarterback, but I just want to have a good backup quarterback. I don't know if that's just stupid in my opinion, because I'll lose out on one depth spot at like running back or receiver, but let's see how many receivers we have, so we don't even have to count. We can just check. We have Traquan Smith went. We have, let's see, we have 4 wide receivers, 5 running backs, 1 tight end, 1 quarterback. So we'll just go with another quarterback and then another running back and just get, let's see, is Armstead still available? He's probably gone, right? I would assume so because I don't see him. And I talked about him earlier, how I wanted to get him. Yeah, Armstead's gone. So we could just go for the high upside picks back here. Guys who could emerge. We could just go with, no, Doug Martin's not worth a pick. Let's see if there's anyone hidden down here. Because sometimes there's just guys absolutely hiding away from us that we may end up wanting. But that doesn't seem to be the dealio here. There isn't really anyone that is hiding. Now, what is the other Williams name? Because there's 2 Williams on Kansas City. But no, he's not not available, so we're not going to go with him. We'll just probably go, Zay Jones got picked. Or we'll probably go with probably TJ Yeldon. He's probably the best guy available here. That guy that could be used in the actual offense. Donta Foreman, I don't know if how useful he'll be. And I think that Rex Burkhead really, they're projecting him at a lot of points, but I don't really see that if I'm being honest with you. I don't see him getting used so much in the offense that it's even worth that type of a pick, to me at least. I don't really know though. Singletary's already gone. Theo Riddick's on Denver, so maybe he gets some usage on Denver and we could pick him. But other than that, it's just looking dry. Actually, no. Wait, there's no way. Benny Snell's still here. Please, God, let us get Benny Snell. He's buried. He's going to be our handcuff for James Conner because what's his name went so early. Or his other handcuff. Oh, Jalen Samuels went super early, and I think that we can get value with Snell because we can just start him. We're never gonna have to start him. He's just gonna ride the pine, and then if Connor goes down, I think they'll use Snell. Potentially, they could use Snell, and I think that he's just worth it back here because we need to make sure. And then we'll only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks until our next one, and no one has won. Only one team has won with 2. That guy already has 2. So if we're looking at it, the swing will come this way. So we'll pick our running back, and then there'll be 1, 2. So this guy, no way he picks 3. So 3 quarterbacks potentially could get taken before we get to pick our backup quarterback. But I doubt that'll even happen. Maybe, I don't know. That could definitely happen. But I think Snell will fall to us if we wait. But at the same time, I need to get Snell, I think, because I wanted to target Lee, but I think that that's fine because we don't really need Lee. We can just remove him from the list. He is starting off on the pup, and we could technically draft him instead of Snell and then just pick up Snell, but we need to make sure that we get all of our guys. We need to make sure we get Snell to handcuff our own guy. I think that's the correct move here. And I don't think us not drafting a backup quarterback will be fatal. A fatal flaw to my team. So, and then we'll get a defense and kicker later. Nick Foles. Oh, Jesus. Does that guy have 3 quarterbacks? Okay, no. Alright. Do we have the balls to wait? Because the quarterback position, there's enough guys here that I like that I'm confident in waiting. So, we'll just go Snell. Benny Snell, baby. Now, I don't know if that's going to pay off. We need to see here. You got to take risks, and Snell was our handcuff that I believe we needed. I think we needed to handcuff one of our guys. We didn't get to handcuff Drake. We didn't get to handcuff Jacobs. But we did get to handcuff Connor. And I think that Snell could be worth it. He could get some goal line work. Even, obviously, we're never going to play him until Connor is in the game. Until Connor's out of the game. But that's fine. Okay, so now we're going to look quarterback. Let's see. A lot of solid picks here. And then we can do draft. I don't know if I'll do draft grades at the end. I could do a draft grades video. So if you guys are in this draft with me and you end up finding this video, or if you guys just want to, if you're just someone who's watching this video and you've made it this far, why don't you just ask in the comments? I'll do draft grades. I'll grade everyone's team. Okay, so if someone else picked their backup quarterback in Big Ben, the Charger defense went. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about going to defense. Defenses this early just are not good, but we're going to likely go with Mr. Joshua Allen. I like Dak to be a solid quarterback, but he doesn't throw enough touchdowns for this 6-point per passing touchdown league for me to love him. And I think that I'd rather just go with either Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, because Lamar Jackson, we have Mark Andrews, so we have a connection with 2 of our guys that could be absolutely filthy if that ends up working out. Now, Allen is only projected to throw 18 passing touchdowns. I don't know about that. I think he can throw way more touchdowns than 18. And I think he'll run in a bunch of touchdowns. And I think that Lamar Jackson may somehow fuck around and run 1,000. That's never really happened besides Vic, but I think it could happen. So we're just going to hope and pray that one of these guys falls our way. Now, that was some rhymes right there because I'm a DJ. Okay, Dak went. Nelson Aguilar. No way this guy picks a backup quarterback. He doesn't need a third one. These guys still don't even have 1 quarterback. So that could have been a fatal flaw of their team waiting this long to go quarterback. For two teams. All right. Let's get our backup quarterback and ride with that guy. Oh, okay. So we get our pick between Allen and Lamar Jackson. Would I rather go that? Who would I rather get the connection with Lamar Jackson? You know what? We'll just go with Josh Allen because I think he's better. I think that is going to be better than Lamar Jackson. So that's why we went with him. So now we just need a kicker and a defense. And we will hopefully be able to get the defenses that we want. So if not, I'm going to have to pull up the schedule on the screen, Google the schedule, pull it up. So Cleveland, Believe Land, that is. Where are the Cowboys? Dallas. Cleveland or Dallas is who we would want. So let's start looking at people's teams here. Let's look at our team, actually. Let's pull up the God Squad here. Notorious Fantasy. We've got Famous Jameis, Mike Evans, Tyler Boyd, pretty good, Connor, Jacobs, Mark Andrews, Kenya Drake, Rashad Penny, Duke Johnson, John Watson, Jamal Williams, Kenny Stills, Benny Snell, Josh Allen. Pretty solid squad here. Let's see what it has us projected at. We're projected to come in 8th now. Is that going to happen? Probably not. Are we to come in 8th? No. That'll never happen. Our team, that will never happen. You'll never catch me in 8th place. I'd rather catch myself in dead last than in 9th place. So, that's fine with me. Projected stats, that doesn't fucking matter. 2018 stats, we're still in 8th, but that doesn't matter because some of our guys are rookies and shit, so. Actually, yeah, we have some rookies on the squad. So, we're going to just go and wait for a defense. Now, I know, I'm surprised. If you guys have made it this far in the video, you're going to go down below and comment peanut butter, okay? Peanut butter. All right. And that will be me signifying to know that that you made it this far. And if you did make it, I'll thumbs up your comment. I'll pin your fucking comment if you just comment peanut butter. Now, the first one who does it is going to get the pin because there's a lot of people who watch these videos. Now, guys, when you're watching this, I'm not at 300 subscribers yet right now when I'm recording this. I'm currently when I check my phone, I'm at 300 subscribers, guys. I am at 300 fucking subscribers. So, thank you guys all so much for 300 subscribers. It actually means a lot to me. It means a whole fucking lot, actually. I couldn't imagine a few months ago, that I'd be able to hit 300 subscribers this fast. And I'm genuinely so happy that that happened. And I think that thank you to everyone who subscribed. If you're not subscribed already, please, I would love if you subscribed, but sorry, I don't want to get like emotional or anything, but thank you guys a lot for all of the support and everything. It means a lot when you guys comment on the videos, and if I can hit like 1,000, if I hit 1,000 eventually, that'll be a huge achievement for me. I don't know if it's possible to hit 1,000. I don't know. I I just don't know if that's possible, but we're gonna hope that that's possible. But I know not a lot of you guys are here to listen to me talk about how many subscribers I have. Obviously, it's irrelevant. The information I give you is the information of someone who has 1,000,000 subscribers, in my opinion. I give a lot of great information, in my opinion, and that's not to toot my own horn or anything. I'm just saying I believe the information that I give you will help you win your championship. So, let's see. We need. Did he just? Can you not go kicker and defense in this? Because that would be clutch if you didn't have to go kicker or defense. Let's see what he does, because he doesn't have a kicker or defense. And maybe that is what he will do here. I have the most running backs. Like usual, we always go with the 6 running backs on the squad. And that's just how we do it, baby. And the 2 quarterback thing, I don't necessarily do in every single draft, but I like to do it here in this type of a 14 team league because I feel like you need that value. Now, we're gonna just hope that one of these good defenses falls to us. Cause I'd rather just pull a trigger on a defense here that I can start week 1. Fuck! One of our defenses has been picked. The Cleveland Browns against the Tennessee Titans. Denver got picked. Oh lord. Oh lordy lord. Oh lordy lord. I'm gonna have to start pulling up defenses on my phone so that we can get this going. So we're gonna go look up NFL schedule. This is how I tell you guys to do it. So you're gonna Google NFL schedule week 1, right? And then you're gonna look at that shit. So I'll just read you off some games here while people get picked. First game, Packers, Bears. I don't know if you want out of those teams. Jags, Chiefs. I don't know if you want out of those defenses. Vikings, Falcons. Don't know if you want anything to do with that. Browns, Titans. You want the Browns. Jets, Bills. Ravens, Dolphins. The Ravens could prove to be good there. Redskins, Eagles. The Eagles are probably pretty good. So either the Eagles or the Cowboys are who I would go here. Let's see who the Eagles have week 2. The Eagles week 2. This is a look ahead here. Solid look ahead type deal. The Eagles have the Falcons. Okay, so the Cowboys are better because we can get them and ride them for multiple weeks. And we got them. Dallas Cowboys. We got the Cowboys to ride for the first 2 weeks against the Giants and Dallas and let's see. Dallas is playing the Giants and then they are playing the Redskins. So 2 easy weeks right in a row. Allison, the other handcuff for Freeman, has been taken. So that's pretty good. Now, our team's looking pretty fucking great in my opinion. According to the standings, we're going to come in 9th, That's fine with me. They can project whatever they want onto my team because that's just not going to happen. We built the depth to win the championship. And that's all we need. That's all we need, baby. Is that glorious championship now. At the kicker position, I'm not one who really knows anything about kickers because I just frankly don't care. Let's see how many kickers have been taken already. See if anyone near us has taken a kicker. So this guy's going. He's already got a kicker. So 1, 2, 3 kickers will be taken before us. So likely we can get a guy that is a higher ranked kicker here. Gostowski still on the board, pretty good kicker. Vinatieri pretty good, also still available. Fairbairn, pretty good. Is he still available? I don't see him, so maybe not. Gostowski's gone. So we're gonna probably go Vinatieri here. Or Fairbairn if he's available. Let's see. What's his first name? What's Fairbairn's first name? Anyone know? It's Fairbairn. Oh. Oh, Kai Forbath. That's not who we want. We want Fairbairn. Alright, we'll just hope to get Vinatieri here. Let's see. Standings. Nope. Okay, this guy needs a kicker, so he'll probably go Vinatieri. You would think. These 2 guys may go Vinatieri before I get to go Vinatieri. So if we don't get Vinatieri, we could go with Jake Elliott or Robbie Gould. Is Elliott still available? Yes, he is. So Elliott or Robbie Gould would probably be our chance. Here. Let's see. Why is he questionable? Missed the opener with knee injury. Whatever. He'll be fine. He's an old man. I believe in him. He's fine. So our team is complete. So I'm going to rattle off our whole team. Here's the big picture here. We got Jameis, Evans, Boyd. So our quarterback's Jameis. Our 2 wideouts are Evans and Boyd. Our 2 running backs are James Conner and Josh Jacobs. Our tight end is Mark Andrews. Our flex is Kenyon Drake. Our bench is comprised of Rashad Penny, Duke Johnson, Geronimo Allison, Jamal Williams, Kenny Stills, Benny Snells, and Josh Allen. Our kicker is Adam Vinatieri, and our kicker is the Dallas Cowboys. So there's a couple of picks remaining in the draft. And I'm just going to see what this guy is talking about, the couch is talking about, because he's talking about how Team 4 sucks. So let's go to Team 4. Let's go all the way to Team 4. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Goff, Keenan, Zeke, what the actual fuck? His team's pretty good, but that's crazy. Zeke and Melvin Gordon. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. This was a point per Cabo Vacation League, man. If you only got points. What I said is if you only get points for going to Cabo instead of camp, he would win. That's pretty funny right there, in my opinion. But let's go look at our team. So our team is pretty good here, like I thought. And we're just going to let's see some teams went with the no kicker strategy. I didn't even know you could do that. Go with the no kicker, no defense strategy. That could prove to be pretty good here. And we will just go with we don't go with anyone. Our team's fucking complete. And we are going to outro the video once this guy no. All right, boys. An F for F-bombs. All right, so thank you guys all for watching the video. Everyone, the draft is pretty much over. Once this guy makes his pick, I will leave a outro once he makes his pick so that you get every single pick, you know what I'm saying, of the draft. So, Robbie Gould. So, thank you guys all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment down below. Good luck this season to everyone. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, please click that subscribe button down below. It would mean a lot to me. Click on one of the 4 videos that's on your screen right now, and have a great goddamn day. I love you all. Goodbye, guys.